Hey, Kevin here, top 100 financial advisor and best-selling author, and we're here to talk about the stock market. Now, this is the second time I actually recorded this video because I kept saying the name of the company wrong, and my wife, who is off to my left, keeps giving me strange faces. So I'm going to attempt to say this company's name correctly, but before we do that, I want to go ahead and explain it. What are we here for? Why are we talking about these four companies? All right. This is what we know about the market right now. So far, we have avoided a government shutdown, and we still need to raise the debt ceiling. We'll see if that happens. We have until October 18th, I believe, is the actual end date, and that the government shutdown is now pushed down until December. That's one thing. But the thing that we know even more about is this. Right now, we still have the chip shortage, which is hurting new car manufacturing. You can ask Ford about that, which is not really the best company or best investment I've made this year. But I got some for that. But aside from all that, we know since the pandemic started, the average American has more money saved than they ever have, or not ever have, but they've had in decades, and that people are spending more money on discretionary stuff that people just spend money on for the sake of it. For example, I bought a trumpet. Why? Because I could. But also I did it because daycare wasn't a thing for a little bit. That was money saved. Wasn't driving to and from work. That was money saved. So all these things have culminated into a position where people are more financially secure. Most, not all. There's still some that need to be addressed, but people have more money to spend. What companies do best in that time? Companies that fall into the consumer discretionary category. We did an entire video about that. But given what we know now in September, that this is one of the worst months that we've seen, I think, since March, if I'm not mistaken, this could be one of those great buying opportunities to set yourself up for the holiday season and a little bit beyond that. So I think between now and March, this could be one of those opportunities for you to get one of these stocks that is relatively cheap compared to what it was, let's say, 8 or 9 or even 10 months ago. So I'm going to run through these very quickly. Keep this video hopefully to within 10 minutes. I think I'm at about 2.5 minutes now, and let's run through it. So first one on the list, and I'll do this in order of confidence. So which companies am I most confident about given what we know about the market, which, yes, we know can obviously change. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The first one is Carvana. That is CVNA. Get your pen and pad right now. CVNA. That is Carvana. This is a used car company. If I'm not mistaken, they are the ones who have the car vending machines. I get them confused between them and CarMax from time to time. You might want to substitute this for CarMax. Their ticker symbol is KMX, if I remember correctly, but I'm leaning more towards Carvana here. We already know the chip shortage is pushing more pressure on the used car market, which is good for Carvana. We also know that this chip shortage is not going to resolve itself until some point in 2022. Last I checked, it is September 30th. It might be October 1st by the time you're watching this. You got a little bit of time before 2022, and it ain't going to resolve itself by January. So you might be able to get this one at a discount now or DCA into it, and you might see some strong profits. We know last 6 months, I have my notes to my right here, last 6 months is up 31%. 31%. And the market has not been nearly as close. And let me double check that to give you a more accurate number. So last 6 months, the overall stock market is only up 9.78%. Let me stretch this graph out. About 10. So 10% is where the overall stock market is at. So you get three times the amount of profit in Carvana than what you would have gotten investing in an index fund, which again, it's not bad to do. However, Carvana will got you a bit more. Next on my list, and this is the company we were laughing about earlier that I keep just throwing words in there, is Bed Bath & Beyond. Their ticker symbol for Bed Bath & Beyond is BBWI. That's not to be confused with Bed. What's the other one? No. Bath. I cannot say this. So we're having a conversation. Bath and Body Works is not to be confused with Bed Bath & Beyond. Those are two separate companies. I keep merging them together. So Bed and so I'm gonna just look at it. So Bath and Body Works. Bath and Body Works is the company that you want to look into. That ticker symbol is BBWI. And I think that is the first appearance, at least of my wife's voice, in one of the videos on the YouTube channel. It is. All right, so the company is up 21% over the last 6 months. It's up over 175%, closer to 175% over the past year. Again, people got money, people be spending money, they be spending it at Bath and Body Works. I'm really trying to work on that. I don't know why I've merged the two. Anyway, the company has done well for obvious reasons. And again, having that cash on hand, people are going to spend it. Anytime I don't have a great gift idea, I'm going straight to Bath and Body Works. Look, we're not editing. We just throwing this in there. But it's a company that you should consider. And I think, again, given what we went through in September, could be a great place to invest. Next is Etsy. Etsy is only up, I'm looking here, Etsy is only up about 6%. However, come holiday season, as people, and even New Year's, which still holiday season technically, but this is a great time to get in. Now, they don't have the same performance. However, if you were to ask me to extend this, so I'm looking at this, what are the top 4 companies, or what are the 4 most attractive companies? You can throw Dick's Sporting Goods in here as well, but what are 4 companies that I would like to get now and maybe reevaluate in, let's say, March or April of 2022? It would be these 4. Now, if you were to ask me which one of these I have to hold for 5 years, I would probably go with Etsy. I think Etsy is like that trendy, still internet young company that still has plenty of room to grow for the long term. So if you're talking long term, Etsy is probably your go-to. If you're talking medium to short term, 6 months, a year, I would probably go with Carvana, and then Bath and Body Works. I think I said it right. Did I say it right? Yeah, Bath and Body Works. She agrees. All right, that's the last time I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna just say the ticker symbol from here on out. I should have started with that, but it is what it is. Etsy, ETSY. That's the ticker symbol there. ETSY. Double check that while I'm at it too. And then the last one on the list is MGM. The MGM I'm a little concerned about. Now, they are up 16%, so better than Etsy now, but it still has that travel component. With flu season coming up, I don't know how it's gonna go. You still got COVID. That is still a thing. Now, the good news there, when it comes to COVID and how things are performing, I mean, we had COVID the last 6 months, right? And we have longer than that, but in that time frame, the stock is still up double digits, which is pretty good compared to the overall stock market at 10%. So again, I think you get a bit more there, but I'm the least, what's the word I'm looking for? Least confident there. So in terms of confidence, where I'm like, hey, I can put my money here and I don't think I need to worry about it, be Carvana, then BBWI would be next. Then I'm going Etsy, and I would probably go MGM last, even though its performance is bigger than Etsy. So those are my 4. They're all in the consumer discretionary grouping. I think, again, given where the market has taken us over September, this is the time to kind of really get into these and do your research now, because you've already seen, especially with Bath and Body Works, they've done incredibly well. I wish I had gotten them a year ago. It wasn't the case. Same with Dick's Sporting Goods. You can throw them into this category as well. I already did plenty of videos on them, or at least I thought I did. There's a TikTok on them. I know there's a video on YouTube on them, so make sure you check that out. All right, that is it for me. That's the second time I recorded it, so we're a little loose, a little late, but I want to make sure that I got out in front of y'all. Give you those 4 companies. Let me know what you think of the 4. I don't have any of them now. I don't own any of these yet. But I'm really looking at Bath and Body Works as well as Carvana. All right. Maybe if I own the stock, maybe I'll pronounce it correctly. All right. That's it for me. I'll talk to y'all later.